Okay, the day has finally come that we get to remodel the toy hauler garage, and I'm so excited.
Today marks a special day as we finally begin to put the kids' garage room together. This has been something that Kristen and I have wanted to do for quite some time. We are waiting on to establish ourselves in a contract where not only would we have like a solid shipping address, but also be taking an income from my work once more. And now that we're in that, we've purchased some things to kind of upgrade their space and starting to get it all done. And once we're finally done with it, that's when the tour will happen, and I know everybody's looking forward to that. So we have something kind of neat today for them. It's a locker I'm gonna put together. We bought it off of Amazon. There'll be links in the description and stuff below, but I thought it would be kind of cool to see how it's set up because unfortunately, it did not come put together.
What you doing out here, love?
Fixing this thing over and over and over again.
Uh-oh, did it become a pita?
Taking the sides on and off 3 different times now.
Is it still time-lapsing?
I think it might have died.
John is putting together a locker for the kids because they don't have very good storage. Actually, they have 0 storage except for the dressers that we kind of threw in there when we were in Phoenix. So today we're going to set up a locker for them. We're going to set up nice lights for them and a couple of other things just to make it look a little bit more comfy cozy, and we're going to take you with us. Do we dare enter here and show you what it looks like before?
Real talk.
Real Talk Tuesday. We've got dishes. We've got dressers. So this is a long dresser. Oh, this is real talk. Hi, Smooch. Hello. All right, it's very dark in here because we can't open the back right now. And the kids' beds are like super messy. And then this dresser over here is destroyed because that did not work out so well when we traveled. It's pretty bad. It's also really dark. There's not really good lighting in here. The only lights we have are right up here. I'll turn them on. We have these lights up here, and then we have these, which there's no switch for. You can just turn them on like that. But at night, this is not much light in here at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to give the kids each their own personal light in their bed space and underneath Ethan's bed so that the bottom space also has light so that when they get under there to get their clothes in the morning, they can turn on a light switch and be able to see what they're picking out to wear. We are largely covered by trees here, so we don't get a lot of direct sunlight on the rig, and it makes it like a dungeon, which my teenager loves, but it gives me great anxiety. If you haven't seen it already, you can check out this video up here to see how we converted the couches into a bed for Ethan and put a platform on it. We did get that accomplished before we left Phoenix. I'm not even sure if I should show you this. Okay, she literally just throws all of her stuff up here. One thing that we really don't like is their bathroom. This, you can see, has a hole here. It has one at the bottom. No one wants to go number 2 in here because they're going to stink up the entire bedroom, and there's no exhaust fan. All right, we've been able to put the back down just a little bit to try to give us a little bit more light and see what we're working with. We've taken off the valances. You can see what happens is sometimes the pillows get stuck as the beds go up and down, and it was knocking off the valances anyway. So we're taking the valance off of there and off of there, and we're gonna pitch them. Okay, it's getting a little bit hot in here. The first thing I did was get rid of the dresser. Always going through all of her clothes and all of her toys.
You can see I've been organizing some stuff.
We're debating what to do with the ground because we initially said that we wanted to bring in carpet so it felt more like a bedroom. However, I don't know if you noticed, but there's always crumbs and dirt and all the things back here, and it'll be really hard to sweep up if we have carpet. So we're not sure.
Yeah, but it'd be easy to vacuum.
Yes, but that would require getting the vacuum out and bringing it back here and vacuuming often. Ta-da! Got the first round of lights are in underneath here. Next, I'm going to work on putting curtains up for the kids, because in Wendy they had privacy, they had these curtains. None of them have privacy of their own right now. So we're going to take these. I ordered them on Amazon. I'll put the link in the bottom, but I'll let you know after I put them up if they're worth it. So what they are is they're these little tracks that you can put on the ceiling, and we're going to put them on the bottom of their beds, bottom of Ethan's bed and on the ceiling. And then Chloe, we might just use an actual curtain rod, but the reason we're going with the tracks is because it is, I want to say 96 inches across here, which is way too long for a regular tension rod. These little guys connect together, and then you can make them fit however long you need them to. I also bought these, which are the sturdy ones, instead of the ones that just kind of roll out, because those ones are really difficult to straighten out, whereas these are already straight, you just have to line them up. Bottom of Aaron's bed is the same texture as the wall, so I'm a little concerned because it does have a little texture to it. It's not completely smooth, so I'm going to take some rubbing alcohol and go through and really wipe it down, and hopefully these bad boys are going to stick. They're like a Hot Wheels track. This little plastic piece, and it has a little dangly, and then it came with these hooks that you can put, I don't know if you can see, these are the hooks that it came with. So if I had curtains that had something that I can hook up on them, I definitely would utilize that, but I don't. So instead I bought clips. So I'm not going to use these hooks at all. I'm just going to add clips to this. It looks like I'm going to have some extra, and so what I might do is put these on the ceiling where the door is, because the door, while we love that it seals in, and it's basically soundproof, it does have glass, so you can see right through it. So when the kids are in here going to bed, they can see right through the window, which they might like some of the time, but other times they won't. And also, if there is a child in here getting dressed, instead of having to stand away from the door, they can just pull the curtains and have the whole room to get themselves ready. These are going to be so much better than the tension rods. I might go ahead and order a third set for Chloe, because her little tension rod keeps coming loose and falling off. Alright, so I got another sheet here. I'm just gonna, these are gonna be like so wrinkly, but you know, function, that's what we're going for. I don't have an iron. I don't know if any RVer carries irons with them. I don't ever have a use for it. The next step in my kids' bed areas is the lights. So just like the curtain rods, we're going to stick these up and hope they last. We'll see how this goes. Okay, well this is not good. These are not staying. They're super sturdy, but they're not staying on the ceiling. Look at this.
Do you want to see mine?
They're just falling. It's almost 11 o'clock at night. We finally have the kids' room mostly settled. There's a few things that we don't like about it still, but if we waited until it was perfect, you would never get to see it. There's a lot of really creative and talented people out there that can make their trailers look just immaculate and do all kinds of really crazy fun renovations. We went for practical this time. It's not terribly cute, but it's also not ugly. I do love the fact that each kid has their own space now. We put the curtains up so that they can have their own privacy. They have their own lights. The lights for the time being. We've used clear duct tape in a few places just to keep it tacked up on the ceiling, which seems to be working okay for now. So I'm going to leave it for now until I absolutely have to replace that adhesive. So that's it. That's the kids' room for now. I think it's turned out really well. We like the way that the setup is currently. I know you guys are waiting on a full tour, and don't worry, next Tuesday we're going to do a full tour of how we have organized our entire toy hauler. We're gonna go through, I'll show you some like organization hacks that I've come up with on my own and some that I've borrowed from other people, and I think you'll really enjoy it. So make sure you come back for next Tuesday. And then this weekend, of course, we're going from Niagara Falls to where we are now in Massachusetts. So thank you guys for coming along with us today, and we'll see you out there.